Today's topic is rectification of errors. So, rectification of errors definition. Rectification of errors is a procedure of revising a mistake in the entries. See, this is a common thing in accounts done by the mistake by auditor or accountant or wrong entries. Wrong entries are passed in journal entry, that wrong posted to ledgers, from ledgers it goes to trial balance. So if any errors, if any mistake, or if any wrong value if we enter, example, instead of what debited, the entry we have credited, that time the trial balance will not tally. So that we can call as errors, and that errors rectified. Now the types of errors, that is kinds of errors. See the chart. Errors of principal. Next, clerical errors. Under clerical errors, the classification. Errors of omission, errors of commission, and compensating errors. So there are types comes under a clerical errors. Now let us start the discussion of trial balance. Errors of principal. Transactions are reported by the means of generally accepted accounting principle. If the transactions are not recorded as per the principles, those errors we can call as errors of principle. Example, credit sale of land reported in sales book. This is an error of principle, as a credit sale of assets does not need to be reported in the subsidiary books. Now in offline classes, I did problems on subsidiary books. All credit transactions are recorded in subsidiary books, that is purchase book, sales book, and purchase of land and sale of land not be recorded in subsidiary books. Those will be recorded in a journal proper. Next, clerical errors. These errors arise because of mistake made by the attentive accounting clerks, means through auditor or through a junior accountant, that is mistake, which can be classified into errors of omission. When an entry is overlooked in the books of accounts, these kinds of errors occurs. These may be more clearly defined as. So in errors of omission, further classified errors of complete omission, when an entry of amount is completely overlooked for reporting in the books of accounts, this class or errors arises. Example, credit sale of rupees 15,000 to Ankit. If this transaction is neglected completely, such an errors is known as errors of a complete omission. So if a accountant, if a junior accountant, if he has neglected, if he has not recorded the entry, the transaction, that is the business has take place, if complete is not recorded, that errors we can call as a complete omission. Next, errors of partial omission. When only one fact of the transaction is reported, this class of errors arises in disturb the trial balance. Suppose if part value were taken and another part value were not taken, asset value are taken, depreciation amount value are not taken, that value will not, that value, that is partial value, and because of that reason the trial balance will not tally. Errors of partial omission, when only one fact, so already this is over. Next, errors of commission. This kind of errors appears due to diversified factors like incorrect recording, incorrect posting, incorrect balancing. This may be classified further as follows. Suppose if we are not recorded correctly in journal entries, that we have posted to ledger, or journal you did complete correct as per the principle, but posting we have did mistake, or balancing at the time of finding the balancing amount if I did mistake. Those mistakes we can call as errors of commission. Now under this further classification, errors of recording. These errors occurs when an entry is wrongly reported in the books of original entry. Suppose if you did mistake in journal, so journal is a primary book, so their entries we can call as original entry. Example, purchase of goods in credit from Nandi 14,500 reported in the books, but we have taken 15,400. Next, errors of posting. These errors arises when the facts reported in the books of original entry is recorded inappropriately in the ledger. Suppose while posting you did wrong posting, instead of debit you have taken credit, so these errors will be occurs at the time of posting. Reporting the correct amount in the incorrect side of an appropriate account, reporting the correct amount in the correct side of an inappropriate account, recording the incorrect amount in the correct side of an appropriate account. So all these are the examples. Next, errors of costing. When an error is committed during the time of recording is in a subsidiary books, these errors occurs. So these errors occurs at the time of recording the subsidiary books. Example, if the total sum of rupees 15,000 subsidiary books is incorrectly added up and posted rupees 18,000, this is an overcasting error. So these are the mistakes. Next, errors of carrying forward. When a sum of one page is recorded inappropriately on the previous page, the errors of carrying forward arises. Example, sum of cash book page 114 of ledger is 2,04,000 at the time of transmitting to the next page, that is 115 page, if it is reported as a 2,40,000. So if the balance, if you are carrying from one page to another page, if you take any wrong value, if you are forwarding the values from one page to another page, so that time if you did any mistake by taking wrong value, so that we can call as carrying forward errors. Next, compensating errors. While two or more mistakes are committed just like that, the net outcome of this mistake on debit and credit side. Once again, compensating errors. While two or more mistakes are committed just like that, the net outcome of these mistakes on the debit and credit of accounts is 0. These errors occurs which are termed as compensatory errors. Example, if the purchase book is overcasted by 8,000, which outcomes in a surplus debit of rupees 8,000, because of which shortfall of debit sales return account arises. These kinds of mistakes compensate one another. One surplus of rupees 8,000 compensated by another deficit of rupees 8,000. The net result is 0. Therefore, these kinds of errors do not influence the trial balance. If the balancing, if it has become 0, that value we won't transfer to the trial balance. So these are the kinds of errors. Errors of principle. Next, in clerical errors, this classification we have. So this is the topic of rectification of errors and its types.